Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to No Venue Wrestling. Violent Intentions is right around the corner, so let's see what we have cooking up tonight.
Hello, NVW Universe. My name is Rodney, and I'm going to be your interviewer for anything and everything NVW related. So we're starting it off here with this build-up event for Violent Intentions with a very special guest I'm going to be interviewing here in a matter of moments. Now, this man was in the final three of the NVW Championship match, and it's going to be a blessing here to interview him right in front of you all. You guessed it, it's the megastar LA Knight. Now, my question to you, LA Knight, is are you going to have a good time at Violent Intentions? Is that a serious question, Rodney?
You know I'm going to enjoy Violent Intentions. It's our first pay-per-view here at NVW.
I hate that those stupid NVW fans are going to be watching at home, but it is what it is, I guess. But to fully answer your question, Rodney, yeah, I'm looking forward to Violent Intentions. You know I am. Quick question, LA Knight. I'm sorry to interrupt, but how are you going to enjoy Violent Intentions when you're going to be sitting in catering? I mean, is there any specific foods or anything you're looking forward to getting in catering, or what's the deal? Come on, Rodney, are you serious? Is that supposed to be disrespectful?
Because you of all people know that it wouldn't be a no-venue wrestling pay-per-view without the megastar. So I'll tell you what's going to happen. At Violent Intentions, I don't plan on sitting in catering like you expected me to. I don't plan on watching all those other performers do what they can to put on a thrilling show. In fact, I'm going to go out in Violent Intentions and I'm going to host an open challenge to any superstar that is signed under NVW contract that wants to get the spotlight on them. Well, here's your chance. But I got a quick little message for whoever ends up answering my open challenge. You see, to the person that does answer the LA Knight Open Challenge at Violent Intentions, you got guts. You do. And I mean that. From the bottom of my heart, I mean that. I respect you. But just expect a loss. I mean, after all, you're entering a match with the greatest performer NVW's ever seen. So I respect you for it. But just know, I'm promising that by the end of the match, when that bell rings to signal the end of the match, you will be looking up at the stars as I have my hand raised. And I'll be after teaching you.
Whose game is it with everybody saying? Yeah.
Well, there you have it. NVW superstar LA Knight to host an open challenge at Violent Intentions. Oh, there you are, Darby. Have a seat. Just know I ain't messing with whatever games you're playing, Alistair. I'm not here to play any games. Just to talk, man to man. We'll get to it. I ain't got all day, man. Darby, I invited you out here for two things. One, to explain why I cost you the NVW Championship. And two, to offer you something. So let's start with the first thing. That's why we're all here. That's why everybody has been waiting for what I have to say. Is to find out why I struck you over the dome with the steel chair and why I kicked you in the face. Darby, it wasn't my full intention to cost you the title, but more so to get you out of the match and get your head straight. Darby, the truth is, I don't respect your stunts, not in the slightest. And I've cost you the match. I've gotten you out of the title match.
because I wanted to knock some sense into you. I wanted you to realize that you jumping all these high jumps and putting your body on the line for the fans, you're killing yourself in the long run for the fans' entertainment. And I understand, you're a bit suicidal, if that's the best way to put it. So that leads me to the second reason as to why I invited you out here into my fire pit where I spend my days. Darby, I'm offering you a support system. I want to get you out of the habit of jumping off all these high fixtures and being less of just a guy for moments, a guy that tries to bring himself, his body to the limit just for the fans' entertainment. Darby, you gotta realize you're killing yourself for those fans. You're gonna die wrestling one day. You keep going down the path you're going down. So I'm here to help you. I know you don't like me right now, but I'm willing to turn you around. I'm willing to show you how to actually be an amazing professional wrestler without just relying on all these spots, all these bumps. I'm here to help you, not to destroy you. Alistair, you don't seem to understand, do you? You see, I've built my entire career off of those jumping off of the high spots and taking all these crazy bumps for the sake of the fans' entertainment. I've made a career out of that. What do you think I am without that? What do you think I am without the skill of being able to take these crazy bumps, huh? I'd be nothing. That's my specialty. That's what makes me unique. People are fans of Darby Allin because of what I do. You think they care about my well-being? You think they care if I am putting off all these spots for my own safety? You think they care? Darby, you don't understand. That's why I don't want you doing this. That's why I'm trying to help you out of getting addicted to all these spots and jumping off of stuff. They don't care about you. That's what I've been trying to tell you. They just care about you jumping off of crap. They don't care about your safety. And hell, as soon as you start winning championships, as soon as you start being at your full potential, they're only gonna turn on you because they're fickle. They turn so fast it'll make your head spin. It happened to me before. And it's gonna happen to you too. So you can sit there and you can keep talking about, I'm doing this for the fans. I'm doing this for the fans. They're not watching you for you. They're watching you because of the stupid shit you do. You gotta understand that, Darby. That's why I'm here to help you. Alistair, you don't get it, do you? I'm gonna say it again. I wouldn't have a career without doing that stuff. If I were to stop doing that, I would have no career. Nobody would like me anymore. That's what I was born to do. But you can't get that through your thick skull. Be honest. You weren't actually trying to help me. You weren't actually trying to help me this whole time. You've invited me out here. You tried to butter me up. You tried to make me think that I was good enough. And yet, your only intention was to cost me opportunities that would change my life. Pro wrestling is the one thing I've truly loved since I was a kid. That's the only reason my heart still beats, is because of my love for professional wrestling, Alistair. But you still sit there and act like you can't get the words I'm explaining to you. Tom, I appreciate you, quote unquote, trying to help me, but I don't need help. I don't. I'm fine right where I am, entertaining the audience and doing crazy shit. Because that's what I was born to do. I'm leaving. I don't care anymore. I'm leaving, Tom. I don't ever want to hear your voice or see your face ever again. Good day, Tom. Zelina was right about you. I believed in you. She didn't. She was telling me it's impossible to help you. And she was right. I can't help you, Darby. No, scratch that. Sam, I can't help you. You can only help you, not me. But I think it's the right time to tell you that if you weren't willing to take my help, which I expected, then I've set up a match between me and you in this very fire pit at Violent Intentions. And then after that, we can be done. After that, we can truly be finished with each other. What do you say, Sam?
Is that so? Then in that case, I'll see you at Violent Intentions, Tom.
Hey, boss, could you hang up that phone? I need to talk to you right now, real quick. Can't you see I'm busy? Get out of here. And can't you see that I mean it? Hang up the phone right now. Can I call you back? Thanks. Okay, what is so important that you just so happen to have to interrupt my phone conversation? I was on the phone with a very important client, and you had to come in here and you had to interrupt it. Now, what the hell do you want, Theory? I want you to be a good boss, and I want you to fire Danhausen, alright? He can't just be running around cursing people and costing people title matches. That's just not how it works, man. I earned that shot in that match. I earned it in the very bathroom that you placed me in. I beat the best that you had to put against me, and I earned my way to that match. I was the only one to have earned my way to that match. And Danhausen can come in and just ruin it for me. Danhausen can come in and curse me, and all of a sudden my title shot is out the window. No, it doesn't work like that. I want you to fire that man, and I want you to fire him right now. Theory, you seriously have problems. Okay, anyways, are you sure you're cursed? You go watch that match back and tell me if I'm cursed. Okay, well, anyways, I'm not gonna fire him. That's childish to fire somebody over something as silly as that. But the most I could tell you to do here, the advice I'm gonna give you here, Theory, is go talk to him about it, not to me, bro. You're the boss. You have more power than he does. Now, do something about this at least. The most I can tell you, Theory, is to go talk to him about it. I'm not the one cursing people. I don't do none of that. I'm not the person you need to talk to for help out of getting cursed from Danhausen. The only person I can really tell you to talk to here in this situation is Danhausen. Well, okay, fine. I'm going to take your word for it. How do I get a hold of Danhausen? Well, speak of the devil. Here comes Danhausen. Hello, boss. Hello. Anybody you need me to curse? Quite the opposite of that, actually. I got a guy here, Austin Theory, says you cursed him or something. Oh, hi, Theory. Well, he deserved it. It's not my fault. All right, he was trying to prevent me from winning the NVW championship housing. You weren't even in the match, Danhausen.
I know, but I could have gotten in the match if this guy over here, Austin Theory, would have let me pay him real human monies, which I definitely have, to let me in on the championship match. But he said no, and you know what happens, Damon, to people who don't let me go after championship houses? They get cursed.
Listen, I've had it up to here with your shenanigans, man. You uncurse me right now, or there will be severe repercussions.
Whoa, pretty mouthy for a man who's looking to get uncursed.
Okay, is there any way you could lift this curse off me? Is there something I can do for you to get this curse lifted by you?
Well, I can't just go around lifting curses on everyone. That would defeat the purpose. You know, that would take away my fun. But I suppose there is one way.
Fine, what is it, Danhausen?
Well, you have to earn it. That's the only way you could possibly convince me to lift the curse.
Fine, how on God's name of earth am I supposed to earn it?
You could have a match with me.
What? So you're using this whole thing to get a match out of me? No. Boss, you gotta tell him that he can't just go around making matches with different people just because he has cursing powers or whatever the hell. Actually, Theory, I agree with him. What? I mean, if he really wants a match with you and that's the only way to get the curse lifted, I think it's the best way to go about it. And you know what? I was hoping to get one more match on the card of Violent Intentions than there's already planned, so, I know the bathroom's free. You know what? Yeah, I'm making it official. In the bathroom, at Violent Intentions, it'll be Danhausen versus Austin Theory. No, I'm not wrestling that thing. No, I can't wrestle him, bro. No, you listen here, Danhausen. Whatever. I'm not gonna forget this, Damon. You're making me wrestle a match with that thing. That vampire guy. Frickin' Sting from Wish. At Violent Intentions on my off day. No, I see how it is. I better be getting extra money for this, man. Why is Theory so difficult, bro?
What's up, folks? It's your main man Rodney back here with another interview. Alright, so this time around we're going to be interviewing NVW superstar Killer Cross, who's just made his debut during the Money in the Bank match on the bar. So Killer Cross, I'm here to ask you, why did you take out Matt Riddle during the Money in the Bank barroom brawl match?
You want the honest answer, Rodney? It's because Riddle would tear this company down. Riddle would destroy this place if he were to hold something as prestigious and as meaningful as the Money in the Bank briefcase. You see, how are we supposed to trust Riddle with these accomplishments? How are we supposed to trust Riddle with giving him something as priceless as winning the Money in the Bank briefcase? And he can't even stay away from his drug problem. How are we supposed to trust that Riddle wouldn't fall back under addiction? How are we supposed to believe that he's let those people watching at home down so many times because he's selfish? He's selfish. Riddle is a parasite. He would do nothing but harm no venue wrestling. So I'm simply here to have Riddle not only fight the present demon on his back that is Killer Cross, but to also get rid of those past demons.
I think I hear him coming right now. Hey, it was nice talking to you, Rodney. No, Rodney, where the hell is he? You tell me right now, where the hell is Killer Cross? I heard the things he was saying about me on this stupid microphone. to the audience, I want to know where Killer Cross is, bro. No, I've had it with your games. I've had it with your games, Rodney. Where the hell is Killer Cross? I'm asking you. I want to know where Killer Cross is so I can kick his freaking head in. Get out of here, Rodney. I'm sorry that you guys have to see me this way. But man, Killer Cross really knows how to get under my skin. The name Killer Cross has been echoing throughout my head for the last few days, ever since he costed me that briefcase. He talks about my past addictions. He talks about my rough history. But yet, he can't even come up to me face to face and fight me like a man. Killer Cross, if you're listening, I want you in a match at Violent Intentions.
And oh my God, Killer Cross has snapped, choking the life out of Matt Riddle. Killer Cross has the cross jacket in on Matt Riddle, and Riddle has passed out. Killer Cross trying to send a statement to the original bro.
Listen, I've had enough of terrorizing Riddle. I've had enough of the games. I've had enough of playing with my food, of playing these games with Riddle. So I know you're listening, Matt Riddle, because you're right below me, a lifeless corpse. Matt Riddle, just know, it's not personal. I'm strictly here to teach you of how terrible it would be if you really were the face of this coveted company. You know what's crazy? You lay below me now. Out cold, out like a light. No wife, no kids. Well, at least they don't want to talk to you. And people will still sit behind this camera, look at me in my face, and say that weed can't hurt you. Riddle, I finally teach you how to conquer those demons. And to answer your challenge, Riddle, at Violent Intentions, it'll be me versus you. This won't be any ordinary match. This will be a bar room brawl. Hey, the same match in which I choked you to sleep. I'll see you at Violent Intentions, man.
Man, life is sweet. I stand here, proud to be your no-venue wrestling champion, man. It's like a dream come true. I've wanted to be world champion since I was just a young little boy. Turn around, Big E. Oh no, oh, Drew champ. Oh my gosh. This is uncalled for. Big E just trying to celebrate his title win, and Drew McIntyre making a fool out of Big E. Oh my gosh, claim more to the champion. Oh, seriously? Get over yourself, Drew. Drew McIntyre making a mockery out of our champion, raising the title over Big E.
after this. He's just laid out the champion. The only question is, what's going to happen next between these two? But in the meantime, what the hell? An ambulance? Why is there an ambulance backing up towards the Almighty? Doors are open, and who the hell is it? Oh my gosh! Braun Breaker! He's still alive? He just lunged into the back of the ambulance. And these two scrapping like there's no tomorrow. NVW owner Damon Miller trying to split these two up. Oh, but they can't contain themselves. Bobby Lashley now turning the attack around on Braun Breaker. Enough! I've had enough of watching you two fight. It's to the point now where everybody's in danger, not just you two. So I have to put my foot down. You two want to fight each other so bad, I'll give you a time and a place. Violent intentions on the back deck in an ambulance match. Bobby Lashley and Braun Breaker in an ambulance match? What's gonna happen at Violent Intentions?